aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to AKA Geeks. This is real news. I'm your host Sean. I'm gonna give you all the news that caught my attention this week. Amy Schumer is in talks to be cast as Barbie. That's right, Barbie. Word is that the story of this film will be that she's gonna be playing a Barbie in Barbie World, Barbie Land, that gets kicked out for whatever reason, and I guess comes into real life. So something kind of like Smurfs, but I'm assuming that or Enchanted would be better. So when they come over to this side, into real life, they turn into a real person. So Amy Schumer in this role, hopefully that it's a comedy. I like the idea of that. There's also been a lot of backlash since they announced that this was potential for the role of Barbie, because a lot of people seem to think that she is a big woman. She's not suitable for the role of Barbie because she doesn't look the way Barbie looks. But I mean, that's stupid one, because it's been proven that if you look like Barbie with those proportions, you would be dead or not be able to move or function. So that's that. But why are we at this point, where we are gonna criticize a woman for being a normal, whatever her size is? She's normal, she's healthy, she's happy, she's okay with herself, she's proud of herself, and we're gonna go and fat shame her. So she responded to a lot of backlash by people that were calling her out and saying bad things, negative things about her, and pretty much said that she accepts her body for what she is. She doesn't think she's fat. She doesn't care what people think. She says that why have shame? What does it matter when you have no shame in your game? She knows who she is as a person. When she looks in the mirror, she sees that person. So I mean, more power to her. I'm glad that she responded back in a positive way by trying to give body positivity. There's a lot of that other side of this going on these days, thinking that you have to live up to this perfect, like, Victoria's Secret supermodel status, like every woman's supposed to look like that, and that's not true. So I appreciate what she's doing with this backlash. I appreciate what she's doing to set a good example, and I'd be interested in seeing what she has to offer in this role of Barbie. Will Ferrell is set to star in a movie about esports. Now, we talked about this on the podcast yesterday. I'm really looking forward to this. We were talking about how it's going to be kind of in the vein of Talladega Nights. And I've also heard that in this film, he's going to be, essentially, it's kind of like not super the norm in real life, that you don't see 50-year-old gamers on the pro tour. So that's going to be kind of the angle from this, that he just never retired. A lot of people say in the esports and pro gaming, that kind of arena, kind of when you hit like 25, that's kind of when your skills, your hand-eye coordination and reflexes kind of go downhill. So the fact that he's a 50-year-old on the pro tour and it's going to be comedy based, I really am looking forward to this. We also in the podcast we talked about, like, I've talked about it before. I don't like how a lot of Hollywood stereotypes nerds, how they stereotype us as these thirsty, dehydrated dudes who don't understand what it's like to be with a woman and to live a normal life, and we're all in our mother's basements. Some of us aren't in our mother's basement. Some of us have our own room, and it's not in the basement. All right, guys? But yeah, so I've talked about this. I don't like it, how they do that stuff. And one of the topics in this podcast yesterday was whether or not he's gonna disgrace, make fun and be really bad towards the gamers, or if it's gonna be a pure joke. I honestly am pretty dang sure that whatever he does, he's not going to do it in a way where all they're doing is pulling us down. I think it's going to be clearly a joke, and I think he's going to do a good job with this. All right, guys, so I also have some news today that's kind of connected to some trailers that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. First off, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We know there's going to be one. Come on, we know there's going to be one. They've already finished Guardians of the Galaxy 2 production, and with that being said, a couple actors have come out saying that they want to have a role in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Alan Tudyk, you guys know him from Firefly. He was in one of the Transformers films. And Vincent D'Onofrio, you guys know him as Wilson Fisk in the Netflix series Daredevil. They have both come out and stated they want a role in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think it's cool, that people are flocking to this film, especially actors. They really want to be in these types of films, specifically this film by James Gunn. James Gunn's done a great job with the first one, and everything that we're seeing with the second one, Unicron looks pretty promising as well. Vincent D'Onofrio won't be Wilson Fisk in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but if he does, if it's a cameo, it'll be something where you can't tell it's him. You'd have to know it's him, like they did with Nathan Fillion in Guardians of the Galaxy. And Alan Tudyk, he could probably play himself without being in a ton of makeup because he's not in the Marvel Universe at the moment. Really cool news. Just I thought I'd throw that out there. Just really something that caught my attention, made me kind of happy about this franchise. All right, guys. So the last Transformers movies, I think we were all a little disappointed with that one for the most part, except if you're a 10-year-old kid. I go watch all the Transformers movies, but at the same time, doesn't mean that they're all great. With this last one, the fourth one, I forget what the name is of it. You saw Grimlock in there. You saw Optimus Prime riding Grimlock, and it was cool for a minute, but they didn't do much. It has been stated that Grimlock is going to return for Transformers: The Last Night, which that is good news. I'm very happy to hear that because I want to see him kick some ass. I want to see him do more than just be a glorified pony. I'm really excited to see what he's going to have to offer in the new film. All right, and last bit of news today, you guys. A poster was released. This is for Saban's Power Rangers. I hate that title. I'm just gonna call it Power Rangers. I'm not gonna say Saban anymore. Power Rangers poster came out. It is of all the Zords. You can't see all of them entirely, like clearly. You can get a good look at Saber-Tooth Tiger. You can see the T-Rex behind the tiger, Saber-Tooth Tiger. You could also see the Pterodactyl up there flying, and it's got me ready. I kind of didn't want to see this poster until the movie. I didn't want to see the Zords until the movie, but I'm okay with seeing it because it gave us a little tease but didn't sell out and show us everything about the Zords. Alright guys, now on to the trailer segment today. Alright, there was a lot of trailers this week. I watched all of them except for one. The only reason I haven't watched that one is because Lynn and I are going to do a reaction video of that today, hopefully soon. And let's get to the list. Alright, first off, you have Transformers: The Last Night. That trailer, let's be honest, it kind of just... a lot of people are saying it was kind of a snooze fest, kind of because it was narrated by Anthony Hopkins. I actually really liked this trailer. I thought it was filled with action. There was a lot of quick cuts in there, so that might have made it feel more so. But I really liked what they showed. I like the possibility of Optimus Prime being done for, because it would be a nice change of pace, maybe take some risks. It was really interesting to see what's going to happen with Optimus Prime and with the world in this movie because of what they showed in the trailer with what is supposedly Unicron. So check that trailer out. That was really one that just kind of like, oh, what? Odds are the movie's not going to be great unless you're 10 years old. But we're going to see more Grimlock in there, like I stated earlier. Next trailer that I watched this week is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 teaser. They're calling it a teaser, but it's over 2 minutes. I'm guessing they call it a teaser because in this trailer, teaser trailer, they don't actually show any story beats. Everything is really quick, really snappy, really action oriented, and joke oriented. So you can't really get a telling of what the trailer, what the story is. With that being said, Baby Groot is awesome. This trailer is awesome. I love this trailer. As I stated last week, you guys, the Mummy trailer was going to come out on Sunday. It came out and I was really happy with it. The trailer was super, it was like a set piece kind of trailer that kind of gives you a feeling for what the movie is going to be about, which I really enjoyed that. It gave us some teases, like with the teaser, about the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde character from Russell Crowe. It also showed us what the Mummy looks like. Tom Cruise is over there, ripped still, like doing all he can do to survive in this action movie market with being 55 odd years old, whatever, still doing his damn thing. The movie looks really interesting and action packed, and I'm really looking forward to this movie as well as the stuff that's coming after this film in the Universal Monster Movies universe. Next trailer that I caught this week was Baywatch. Now this one I've been waiting for a while. It looks like it's gonna be a bag full of jokes. I'm really excited about this one. I like some of the one-liners that The Rock has. I really like to. I'm looking forward to see him play this straight man in this movie and see how far he takes it versus Zac Efron's hotshot party boy. And I want to see what kind of callbacks they're gonna make to the series. I'm looking forward to this one. And today I just was able to watch, it came out last night as well, War for the Planet of the Apes. This one looked really interesting. It's a full-fledged trailer, kind of gives you a definite idea of what the movie's going to be about. Shows you some good shots of certain characters that are in this trailer, that are in this movie. Woody Harrelson, for example. This one, just the trailer looks really good. I'm really excited for this. The CGI, the motion capture that they do with these apes, it's awesome. It's great. Somebody needs to get a freaking Academy Award for this. You know, somebody does. And lastly, the only trailer I haven't watched this week is Spider-Man Homecoming. Go check it out. While you do that, or after you do that, go check me and Lynn out doing our reaction video for Spider-Man Homecoming. Alright guys, now on to the in theaters segment. This week in theaters is Nocturnal Animals, Miss Sloane, and Office Christmas Party. Nocturnal Animals starring Will Smith, a pretty good cast, and it has to do with him getting visits by different emotions, the embodiments of different emotions. Pretty interesting. I read something somewhere this week that he was helped while making this film. Will Smith was helped with this film by helping him get through the loss of one of his family members. That's interesting. Miss Sloane, I spoke about this one previously a few months ago. It's going to be really interesting to see how this one goes over with all the gun lobbyists, the NRA, and all people that are gun nuts or don't like guns or like guns. I want to see what happens with this film. And lastly, Office Christmas Party. I love Christmas movies, and I love comedy Christmas movies, so I really have high hopes for this one. I'm really hoping that this one, does a good job. I want to go see this one hopefully this week, next week. I'm excited for this one. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Remember to check out AKA Geeks on all of our social media. And remember to watch the podcast. We just had one come out yesterday. It was a really good episode. And for this video, you guys, we're done for today. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section down below. Let's have a great conversation about everything I talked about today, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
AKA Geeks.